Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2021 Netflix original film, Things Heard and Seen. Things Heard and Seen. I keep thinking it's Things We Hear and See, but it's not. Things Heard and Seen, starring James Norton, Amanda Seyfried, Natalie Dreyer's in this. Get the other guy's name. He plays Eddie. I like him. He's a good actor. I don't know if this is based off a book. I think this takes place in 1980. It showed it very briefly in the beginning. It was 1980, 1981, something like that. So, Amanda and James's characters, husband and wife, they moved from Manhattan to upstate New York so he can teach at a college because he got, offered a position there. And they move into a house that there's been a lot of murders. But James's character, Eddie, right? No, I'm sorry, George and Catherine. I can never remember these names. The last name's Claire. George doesn't tell Catherine that there's been a lot of murders there, stuff like that, right? So as the story progresses, the first half of the movie, you think it's a horror movie because like the lights are flickering and the radio's going on and off and like spooky things keep flying around and you see a ghost here and there and then screaming. And then like, it's not really a twist, but the movie changes into a horror movie. And you're like, okay, so it's not just a ghost movie, it's an axe murdering movie. And I'm like, whoa, I'm actually not going to talk about the plot points and stuff, right? This had a twist, which wasn't really a twist, but like ghosts were influencing people. And it is a haunted house and the town is aware of the hauntings and stuff, but George is caught in many lies and the lies are now deceiving him. And it's what is he going to do to protect his lies and like stuff. And like the story keeps going and I'm like I literally jaw agape and eyebrows. Like, I couldn't believe certain things were happening, and I'm like, whoa, because I didn't expect it. I didn't see a trailer, didn't know anything about it, don't know if it's based off a book, but it's trending on Netflix, and I was like, oh, I love Amanda Seyfried, so let me watch it, as I do with most things. And yeah, this took me by surprise. It reminded me a lot of Parasite in the sheer fact that the first half of the movie is completely different than the second half of the movie because there's that twist in the middle and you're like, whoa, this is a 2-hour-long movie. And normally I have a problem with something that's 2 hours long and it's like a kind of slow plot. Some points of this were a little bit slow, but like it's build up and it's appropriate build up to that final twisty moment. And you're like, oh, what's happening and what's going to happen next, right? I am blown away. I am actually blown away. Things Heard and Seen. I still can't remember the name of it. Things Heard and Seen on Netflix. Go check it out. Amazing horror film. Because it's not just blood and gore. It's not just ghosts. It is psychological. It is a psychological thriller film. Loved it. Mucho mahalo.